We're looking at the Hill Rom Centrella smart bed, and the Hill Rom Centrella smart bed is a full electric hospital bed that is just starting to make its way into the used and refurbished marketplace. This is one of the newest beds you're going to find out there right now. The Centrella is a really good bed, a lot of great features. I really like it. We're going to go through and do a review here today and showcase some of the features that the bed has. Now, the bed itself comes with a foam mattress. So the mattresses that we have on here right now are foam mattresses that come with the bed. However, you could hang a air mattress system off the foot of the bed, and it could be converted into a bed with an air mattress. So if you're looking for a bed with an air system, this bed can be configured to have that. Now, the rail system, very much like the old VersaCare and some of the other bed models, is just a simple lift up and drop down. So it's very easy to get people in and out of bed. The rail itself drops down under the bed, and what I'm going to do here is just lift up the brake and tip it off to the side. And if you can hear the bed's talking to me, let me know that the brake's not set, which is kind of a cool feature.
Brake not set.
So in the old days, it would be an alarm, a beep, but in this case here now, it's the brake not set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, lift the bed up, and you can hear that this bed is super quiet. It's got the actuator motors. They run a very long time. They're very reliable. And you're also going to see that this bed goes up pretty high. So as a person myself that's 6 feet tall, this bed right here is chest level with me. So no caregiver will ever have to bend over to take care of a patient, which is always a good thing. Now on the display that we've got here, the bed, you've got some of the core basic features that are on here. 30-degree limit. You're usually having those if people have a ventilator or if there's cardiac-related issues. Your chair position, which we have the bed in, is right here. And then you have stand assist. Now, stand assist basically straightens the legs out. And then you also do have the features for shrinking the bed in and out. Many times if there's cerebral palsy and things, your feet cramp up. If you back up the footboard right here, you can straighten the leg out. So sometimes there are times where you do want to put that to use. It also does have, like the Progressa, it has the boost feature. So basically what that means is that people slide down in bed, it has a feature that's going to help kind of get them back to the top of the bed. And then you have all your basic features right here. Now, one feature that's really important and a really popular feature is going to be this feature right here, which is basically a calf raise. It raises up the foot of the bed. And what that does, I call it a binetic surface, but what it does is it distributes more weight over the lower back, and it prevents all the weight of the patient basically being stuck on the tailbone area. So it disperses weight more evenly along the lower back and the upper part of the back or the middle. And so that is really good for prevention of bed sores and pressure wounds. One thing also, the bed does have a scale and a bed exit alarm. Those are your little features right there. So if you ever need to use those, you would have that feature as well. If people are getting medications, you're going to be able to give them an idea of how much they need. Now, one thing they also did on this bed is they put the degree of angle on the inside, the little bead. So you can see right now what we've got it at. It's at 60 degrees. So the bed angle right now is at a 60-degree height. And for the most part, that's about as high as most of these beds are going to get. Sometimes people need a little bit higher. If you do, you would just put pillows in there to prop it up a little bit more. But if it is a person that's inside the bed, they're on some sort of cardiac protocol for heart, and they know they need to be 30 degrees or higher, it's kind of nice to have that degree on the inside and the outside of the bed. So that's kind of new, and that's something also that's really nice about this bed. One other thing I do like, now if you're using the bed for home care, for long-term care, the other thing I do like is that you've got a really nice pendant, which is basically a remote control. So you have the features right here for lifting the foot area, the knees, the upper back, and then you have the bed up and down, the foot up and down right here, or the straightening out of this feature, which they call, what do they call it? They call it stand up in bed. So I'm just going to push that on there. But what it's doing is it's basically leveling out the whole foot section of the bed. So that's another feature that this bed has. But just having a hand control many times really makes it a lot easier for the person in bed. And it does definitely prevent the sliding down feature. So that's also really nice. So the Hill Rom Centrella smart bed was also equipped with a Wi-Fi system that basically can send a whole host of data to a nurse's station. So that was one of the things that they liked about it. In the old school days, you know, you ran the nurse cable into the bed and that went into a wall and that went down down to the nurse's station. But the way that they set this bed up is with the wireless information, you can hook up patient monitors and different things, and all that data can be sent to the nurse's station now. So that's a feature that this bed has. And like I said, probably not a feature that you're going to need for home care or long-term care. Like I was saying, once again, with this particular bed right here, if you have a air mattress system, it can easily just sit right off the foot of the bed. So that's a very easy thing to do. So if you're looking for the newest and probably one of the nicest full electric hospital beds in the used and refurbished marketplace, the Hill Rom Centrella is definitely high on the list. These also obviously go back into hospitals if they're short on inventory. So these beds many times, can go back right into a hospital. We have technicians here that are Hill Rom certified, Hill Rom trained, and in some cases, actually former Hill Rom technicians that go through these beds. So they're sold, recertified, reconditioned. And if you're looking to buy Hill Rom Centrella, you can contact us, San Diego, California, 858-263-4894, Richmond, Virginia, 540-327-7376. You can also go to our website, which is www.1hospitalbeds.com. And you can also go to www.hospitalbedshop.com, which is more of a shopping cart type website. The Hill Rom Centrella Hospital Bed, a really great bed, another Hill Rom product. Contact us for more information and subscribe and share, and we'll see you on the next video.